I want to talk about something that's often seen but very rarely understood by people. Have you ever seen a large Roman crucifix of an emaciated Jesus hanging on the cross? A dead Jesus hanging on the cross? That's what a crucifix is. A crucifix is a cross with a dead Jesus hanging on it. And one in particular church where you'll see such a thing is the Roman Catholic Church. But also notice, when you look at that crucifix, notice the placard at the top of the cross, that little plaque. Oftentimes you'll see the letters INRI engraven into the placard on the top of the cross. INRI. 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 Have you ever wondered what that means? Has anybody ever explained to you what that means? If you have your piece of paper and pencil handy, I'll tell you what it means, and I'll tell you what it stands for. The letters INRI stand for IUSTUM, NECAR, REGES, IMPIOUS. Now, I'll spell those for you because you're going to want to write these down and share them with a friend. Put this on a 3x5 card or something you can carry in your pocket and you can show people. INRI equals IUSTUM, that is IUSTUM. The N stands for the word NECAR, which is spelled NECAR. NECAR. The R stands for REGES or REGES, however it's pronounced, but I'll spell it for you. REGES. That's REGES. And the last word begins with an I. IMPIOUS. IMPIOUS. IUSTUM, NECAR, REGES, IMPIOUS. Now, if I'm mispronouncing them, I just remind my listeners, I've never taken Latin, and I don't intend to ever take Latin, but I'm doing the best I can with what I have. That's why I spelled the words for you. Those are the 4 Latin words that are represented by the 4 letters engraven on the placard above Jesus on the cross when you look at a Roman Catholic crucifix. Now, if you still have your piece of paper and pencil handy, I'll tell you what IUSTUM, NECAR, REGES, IMPIOUS means. And here it is. It is just to exterminate or annihilate impious or heretical kings, governments, or rulers. That's what it means. It is just to exterminate or annihilate impious or heretical kings, governments, or rulers. Now, guess where I found this? I found it in the Jesuit oath. And what does such a translation of words mean, posted above the head of Christ on a crucifix? What is Rome trying to tell you when they display a huge crucifix with a dead Jesus hanging on the cross with a placard above it that says, in a sense, it is just to exterminate and annihilate impious or heretical kings, governments, or rulers? It's a celebration of the death of Christ. That's what the Roman Catholic Church is all about. That's what the Jesuits are all about. because they justify the crucifixion of Christ as an impious or heretical king, government, or ruler. Christ was a king and a government and a ruler, and he's still a king, a government, a ruler, and he's the only king and government and ruler, and he's still alive. But now you know what a crucifix is really all about. And now you know what the Mass is really all about. It's blasphemy. It's Rome gloating that it was she who crucified, exterminated, and annihilated the Lord and King of glory, the government and ruler of the universe. She thinks he is dead, but he's alive. He's alive. He's alive, and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. Their days of making a mockery of Christ's crucifixion are nearly over. But Rome's not done shedding the blood of prophets like Jesus, and of saints like Jesus, and all the slain of the earth. She's about to draw once again the bloody sword of the Council of Trent, the bloody sword of the Holy Roman Inquisition, the sword that she's carried upon the earth for nearly 2,000 years, killing prophets and saints and all the slain of the earth. And she's about to do her bloody bidding right here in Protestant USA. And who's she going to kill? The same ones she's always killed. Protestants, Jews, Orthodox, and anybody who will not submit to the man of sin in Rome. That's what INRI, I-N-R-I, stands for. IUSTUM, NECAR, REGES, IMPIOUS. It is just to exterminate or annihilate impious and heretical kings, governments, and rulers. That's the victory speech of the Roman Catholic Church. Remember, it was Rome who crucified Christ.